And tonight we start our broadcast with Donald Trump and his effort to control the narrative in his legal cases. Well, it has suddenly gotten a whole lot harder. Today, a New York appeals court reinstated a gag order preventing Trump from commenting on court employees who are handling his $250 million civil fraud trial. That order was originally imposed after Trump repeatedly targeted the clerk assigned to the judge in his case. It will now remain in place until the trial is over, which is expected to be sometime in January. Meanwhile, we are still waiting for a federal court to rule on the gag order in the D.C. election interference case. But there's new reporting out that shows special counsel Jack Smith has been digging even deeper into how key Trump allies worked to try to overturn the 2020 election. Both Politico and the Washington Post say court documents have shown texts from GOP Congressman Scott Perry reveal that he was in touch with several different people in Trump's orbit about keeping the former president in power. After the election, Perry reached out to several Trump campaign lawyers, as well as RNC Chair Ronna McDaniel, White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, and former DOJ official Jeffrey Clark. Scott Perry's texts reveal he was talking to Clark about becoming acting attorney general, just as Clark was trying to get the Justice Department involved in efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Watch this.
Scott Perry was right in the middle of the effort to install an acting attorney general who was prepared to take action without basis in fact or law, dictating messages to the president from Jeffrey Clark. It puts the president himself in the middle of this misguided plan and shows that Perry was the orchestrator. Jeff Clark, remember, was prepared to send a letter to state legislatures, essentially asking them to hold special sessions and put forth these alternate fake slates of electors, and publicly declare that the Justice Department had serious concerns about election integrity without factual foundation.
Tonight, we are also following developments in the special counsel's classified documents case in Florida. New reports indicate one of Trump's lawyers testified to the special counsel that she told Donald Trump himself it would be a crime not to comply with the subpoena for the Mar-a-Lago documents. And she also testified Trump, quote, absolutely understood that warning. Remember that when he tries to say, it was the lawyers, it was the accountants, I didn't know better. Today, we learned she said otherwise.